What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing a really cool car. It's a car that's been around for about a year now, and I'm really curious about it because it's a hybrid. I don't really do hybrids on this channel much, but it's an insane hybrid. It's a BMW XM, and this spec is actually incredible. So I'm gonna show you kind of some of the interesting keys and features to this car before we drive it, and then we're gonna kind of get into it. For starters though, the brown Alcantara, I don't hate. I actually don't hate it. It's pretty sick. With the cream interior, like rest of the interior and the seats and everything, I actually don't hate it. But what I love the absolute most about this interior, and I just noticed it a few minutes ago, is look at this panoramic sunroof with the ambient lighting inside. That is insane. I feel like I'm in one of those like limos. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm in a limo with that. And they come with pillows, look at that, with XM badging on it. But the problem about this car is it comes with a $160,000+ price tag. It's a lot of money for this SUV. But we're gonna kind of find out today, is it worth it 100% or should they lower it? So this one is a base. This one's not a label red, but this is a 4.4 liter V8 that makes over 480 horsepower. This one is only 30 or so miles plug-in hybrid. The rest of it is all engine. So you still get that beautiful 4.4 liter V8 that you would typically see in some other higher class BMWs, which is really nice. Now the look of this car is something that is unique, but it's gorgeous on the road. Like, by the way, boys, we officially have snow up here in New England. Here we go, we got some snow. It's a brisk 25 degrees today. It really feels like winter now. So here we go, kicking off the winter with a BMW XM, but I love it. I love the small headlights. I think it's a very sleek design. I mean, everything about the front end is actually really smooth and sleek. It looks badass. And then my favorite part of this entire vehicle is the quad exhaust and the taillights. This rear end is so filthy, it is insane. I mean, the BMW badging right here on the top of the corner of the windows, that is amazing. These tiny, sleek, sharp-edged taillights that just look insane. And these crazy, weird-shaped dual exhaust on top of each other. Kind of reminds me of like a Lexus RF when they got the 4 exhaust tips and they're like stacked on top of each other. I think that's so sick. And I love the XM badge. I would have put this badge probably in the middle, and I think it looks a little weird off to the corner. That probably would have finished the sleek design for me personally. But let me tell you, this thing actually looks insane. So in startup, it uses the battery before it uses the engine, but when we start it, it makes this really cool sound. Ready? It's like I'm in a movie theater. So this is gonna be interesting because I wanna see where it uses the hybrid and when it uses the engine. I'd really like it to use the engine more, but we'll try that when we get in paddle mode and see like kind of what it uses. So right now, oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness, okay. So when you first accelerate, it starts using the battery, but I wonder if it stays in that mode. So ready? Let's try to do like a little drive pulling it. Oh, that's so weird. So when you hit a certain RPMs is when it switches to the engine. And then I guess when you hit that, so that's very interesting. So I'm assuming it's using both. I don't know. But it's saying drive hybrid. So I wonder if I hit like M mode, if I just put it in sport, if it's still saying hybrid. Weird how it kicks the engine. I don't love that, but I'll try. Geez, there's 8 gears in this thing. Okay, so in gear. Oh, okay, I see. Why did auto? What the heck? All right, so let me just put it in gear in general. That's pretty quick. So it sounds like in gear, it's using what I would assume is both. Oh, that wasn't anything crazy yet. I'm on a back road. I'm gonna get something kind of crazy once I get the chance, but whoa. That, you feel the inertia in this thing. It's very, very torquey. Because you would think for a heavy SUV, 483 horsepower, that's a lot, but it's nothing like insane. But it's good power. It's quick. Whoa. Whoa. So yeah, it uses engine when you're in gear. It really uses the motor. Oh, oh, that's scary. Wow. It puts down. When you put that pedal down, it puts it down. It's instant power, just instant. I mean, it's putting down. It's picking up what you're putting down, I'll tell you that. I mean, that's fourth gear. I mean, no, there's 8, but that's a fast fourth gear. Oh, wow, that is crazy. Yeah, it's consistently using the engine now, which is what I wanted. Oh my God. Woo! Oh, wow, you can feel it, like it pulls you and then kicks you. Like the SUV feels good. It feels like a very high-level luxury SUV for sure. But you put this thing in sport sequential and it is jolty. It is very, very quick, and it's just instant power. So we'll do like a full throttle pull here. Oh, it tacks you out. So it tacked me out. I gotta fix the mirror actually. It tacked me out at, say, $6,000. Let's try here. There we go. So I know the sweet spot now. So I unfortunately have to shift a little early, which I don't want to do, but it's making me do it, and I don't have a choice. Otherwise, it's just gonna do it, and then it goes into the second gear, which I don't want to do every time I drive it. But I mean, just shifting it around 5,500 or so, it's quick. I mean, this car is very, very fast. As of right now, it's proving to me that it's worth it. There is a reason why they made this car what it is. They made it a beastly hybrid M, which you'd never really see. You just don't see hybrid M's. Third gear pull, full throttle. Wow. Ooh, we're sliding. A little bit of ice. Ooh. Ooh, that's aggressive. That's aggressive. We're in that condition season. We gotta watch out for the black ice on the road. Yeah, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I don't drive a lot of SUVs. This is only like my second or third SUV ever driven on the channel. So I don't drive many third SUV. I don't drive, and they're all been BMWs, but I don't drive many. But some of them, pretty crazy. All right, so we're in the M2 mode. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Woo, high wind today, boys, high wind, high wind. It's a little windy today, so I just have it open just to see if it pops or does anything. But my Lanta. The drive logic is super aggressive, and the shifting is super aggressive in the M2 mode. It's awesome. It's a performance feel. Oh, and it's jolty too, so when you go like this, oh, it's popping. Wait, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna hear it now? Did you guys heard that, right? You heard the pops? Oh my God, it's so jolty. I don't think I've ever felt a car be that jolty in my entire life. That is the joltiest I've ever felt a vehicle. Yes, there it is, there it is. Sorry, put the window down. That's a very slow window, BMW. Very slow. All right, it's popping a little bit. What if we did it in second? No, not many pops in second. Oh, not like the M5 did. The M5 was nuts. But watch how jolty this thing is once I get over the ice, because I'm not accelerating over the ice. We're gonna start right here. Watch how jolty. Oh my God. Oh, the jolt factor is unreal. Not to mention that it's really fast. Oh, it makes you put the foot all the way down every time. Foot down. Wow, wow. I want to hear it pop more. I'm assuming because it's still got a V8, it's pretty natural. I don't think they're fake pops, but that's pretty cool, nonetheless. There we go, there we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna do one more pull on this thing, one more really, really good pull, and then I wanna do like a drive. We'll do a drive in sport and just see how it is for like a daily consumer, like a daily driver kind of car. Wow, wow. You hear it banging through these gears? I mean, damn. See how it glides around the corner. Pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. Palms are sweating now, but that was pretty good around that corner. Wow. I mean, it's pretty stable for a heavy SUV. I can't deny it. It's got a little wobble to it sometimes when you're around corners because, like I said, it's heavy. Big tires on it. It's got a little skid factor, but for the most part, it holds its ground. It holds its ground. That is really nice. But just casually driving it, it's pretty smooth. I think it drives better in sequential. That's just me personally, but I mean, it's pretty nice. Still kind of using the engine a little bit, which is kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, it hasn't really used the battery because I'm still on 28 miles of battery range and I'm down to 113. So I've used about 30 miles of range on the gas. And I've only used 2 miles of range on the battery. So I've mainly used the engine, which is good because they said that's only 30 miles on the hybrid anyway, so you shouldn't be using the hybrid as much as you're using the engine in this car, which I really, really like. Sun of my eyes. Oh yeah, crisp. You're just driving. Still kind of jolty. Even though I'm on road, I'm not even in sport. It's got a little bit of aggression feel to it still. This feels comfortable. Like now that I'm not, because usually I'm so focused with 2 hands on steering wheel and I'm ripping, just kind of driving it like this, get a really good feel of how the car is on a daily basis. There's the S8. Look at that. I love S8s. They're big boats, but you just don't see them. Look at that. That thing is so sick. Oh, Brent tuning. The thing's tuned. Nice. You love to see that. Yeah, I mean, just when it stops you. So now that we've driven the car, we've seen the car, we've experienced this crazy SUV, the lights are now red, let's do a quick overview of how we feel about it. Interior, 10 out of 10. And I mean, you can just see that is perfection. Actually, I'm gonna downgrade it to a 9.5, and the reason why? Those 2 screens. I don't like those screens. Exterior looks 9.5 or so out of 10, at least on that. The exterior of this car is perfection. I just took some really nasty photos of it that I'm gonna post on Instagram, and it is just beautiful. 3, the way the car drives. Okay, this is where it gets interesting because just in drive, before you get going, because I already kind of had the hybrid mode turned off by ripping it in sequential and then putting it back into drive. Just starting the car and putting it in drive, I don't really love the way it drives using the hybrid and the engine. I didn't like when I first started the drive. I didn't love that when I hit the gas, it would be hybrid, then I hit like 3,000 RPMs and it turns into engine and it starts to kick in gear. Didn't like that. I didn't really like that at all. I did, however, like the way it drove with the engine in drive, and obviously the way it drove in sequential was just out of absolute nowhere of aggression. The way it handled, the way it ripped, the way it jolted, that drive logic was crazy. And I know most of it's electronic, but it still was insane. Not to mention that it was extremely fast. That I can't deny. It was really fast. I mean, it was awesome. That is the one thing I cannot deny from this car. Everything is pretty damn gorgeous. Obviously, I love the thick plush BMW steering wheels too. Like I said, they're starting to make them flat bottom now. Thank you, BMW, making them flat bottom. But boys, take a look at this gorgeous XM. And the blue, I mean, blue is one of my favorite colors in cars. And this like indigo-ish looking blue with the black trim is damn near perfect. Another thing I will say I don't love is I don't love these like little performance skirts that are massive. They're like too bulky, they bulge out too much. I don't love that. I just noticed that. I don't love that. Starting off holiday with a BMW XM, starting off the winter with an XM. What a gorgeous car to start off with. This car is absolutely beautiful. And boys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell next to it so you get notifications whenever I post videos. And also check out my poll for the next build on the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to submit what you think I should do next. I am taking notes. But boys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.